Hi, my loves. Welcome. This is going to be a really fast reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't force it so that you don't become confused. If you're interested in a personal reading, send me a text, 971-354-9504, or send me an email to HealersHeartTarot@gmail.com. Okay. First card out is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. There might be some work that you're trying to get done, Aquarius, or you're... yeah, there's work that you're trying to get done, but I want you to be careful because it does feel like there is an energy of procrastination. Like you want things to go faster, but because they're not going faster, then you want to prolong what you do have to work on. Just try to keep in mind that the more you knock out, the more the universe will bring towards you. But if you slow things down, then things are going to slow down according to how you're making them. Because I'll give you, this is just like an example, right? Like if you do tarot readings, and let's say you have 3 readings that you have to get done, and you're trying to like spread it out, or you're trying to, instead of knocking them out like within, I don't know, 3, however long it takes you, or however long they are, instead of knocking them out, you want to prolong it, and you want to kind of like wait it out and feel bad because you're not getting anything, or things are not coming in. And there's just this energy of the more, if you knock it out faster, if you do what you need to do then and there, then that energy is going to naturally produce more. Okay, because the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is an energy of inconsistency. It's when you start to feel like you can't get the ball rolling, and that's very frustrating for you, Aqua, because you're air for a reason. Everyone's always like, why isn't Aquarius water? Why isn't Aquarius? Because you guys... Aquarians think so fast. Nothing like water signs. You guys are such quick thinkers. You guys love fast. Like, you guys are fixed signs, but there is this energy of once you understand like what needs to change, you don't really have a big problem with it. You like change. You like, as long as it's for the better. I guess I'll say that. As long as it's innovating whatever it is that's changing. As long as it's evolving and it's not going backwards, then you're game for it. I have the King of Pentacles out here too. You could be connecting with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. There might also be something that you feel like it's not working. No matter how much energy or time you put into this, time, as I was saying that, it's not working out. But the Queen of Cups could also be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio. Alright, I'm going to pause it. Sorry. I don't want to go inside because it's such a pretty day. And so I'm just like pausing it every time it gets super loud. Alright, so the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The King of Pentacles upright. The Death card with the Queen of Cups. The World. The Ace of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. The Fool with Judgment. There might be someone... So I have a masculine and a feminine here. There's this new beginning that's meant to start. I actually feel like the both of you might end up working together. Like you guys might have your separate businesses, but there might be some type of like, I don't know, collab with someone. Like if you have a YouTube channel and they have a YouTube channel, that you guys might, or you might be invited on a podcast, or you might like do a video with someone. I don't know, or however it is, whatever kind of business you do, they might be like, I don't know. I'm getting that you guys might work together. Or that's how you guys might meet each other. Let me see. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. It might also like be working on the relationship together. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you guys are going to work, but you guys might like come together and then start a business together. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. The Master came out. But the Master came out in reverse. Someone is afraid of mastering their craft. Or a craft. Someone is afraid of mastering something. Because they like to stay in the mediocre so that people don't expect too much from them. Tell me about the Master in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Experience. Someone also might lack experience. or someone might be thinking that their partner might lack experience, or like they don't want to get up and go do it, because the Three of Wands is an energy of anticipation, but it also creates patience, because the Three of Wands is an energy of it's going to come when it comes. You're not going to be able to force it into it. You're not going to do, I'm going to pause. Okay. Yeah, the Three of Wands is an energy of anticipation, but it creates patience because you have no choice. It's going to come when it comes. So you either take it or you don't. Like you can leave before it gets there, but you're going to miss out on whatever was coming. So it's that type of energy. And it feels like somebody is afraid of really just like honing in on something, or like trying something for themselves. Someone's learning how to master their own personal life and then create something from that. It's very powerful, but they don't realize it yet. They feel like it's a punishment. This person's looking at it like it's a punishment. It's not working out the way that I thought it was going to. They feel like the universe is against them a little bit. I mean, it could be you, Aquarius, because that's kind of how my fixed signs have been feeling lately. Like the universe is against you guys. But Venus moving into Leo is actually going to give you guys a really good boost. So tell me about the King of Pentacles. See, I just think that it needs discipline, and somebody is lacking discipline. Somebody wants to leave because it's not getting there fast enough. The Nine of Swords, they're freaking out. It's taking too long. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, which is sorrow. The Empress. Somebody could be waiting on a relationship to come back together, or somebody could be waiting on an Empress to pay attention to them. I don't know why I'm getting it that way. I know it sounds weird, but somebody might be like waiting, like pay attention to me or notice me, or someone might also be creatively blocked. Like they might not feel like they can't see where they're going. They can't see. It's kind of like when, I don't know if this ever happened to you guys, but like when the car fogs up, you know, and you can't see anything and you're driving, so you're like, what the fuck? So you have to like start to like move it around and just kind of, you know, wash it off a little. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. Like someone is afraid because they can't see and they're going really fast. Or you know when water splashes up against the car and you can't see for like a second and you freak out a little bit because it looks like it was coming at you. You see someone's going through some major change and they can't see where it's going, and because they can't see where it's going, it's freaking them out. It's because I feel like there was a connection here that it looked like it was supposed to come together, but this Aquarius, like somebody is struggling with it because they struggle with their own personal feminine energy and their own creative energy. And so there is a little bit of resentment when it comes to the feminine holding on to that and being able to stay balanced in that energy. Because the feminine is coming through as the Empress. The feminine creates change very quickly, and she adapts and she is happy. But the masculine struggles. And it feels like it creates a lot of conflict between both. A lot of like misunderstandings. Tell me about the change. Isolation. The masculine could be isolating. So if he pushed you away, or remember, I'm only saying he because it's a man in the card. But if this person pushed you away, they might be trying to save money. I don't know. There's something about them and their commitment. They do struggle with commitment issues. It feels like when life is good, they can be good in a relationship. But when life is not good and when it's hard, they can't even consider it, because everything they do, they take it out on the connection. Yeah, this person, I also feel like they know they can have a lot of success with you, but at the same time, they're too lazy to find out. Success takes a lot of hard work and effort, and it also requires a lot of discipline. Discipline is being able to tell yourself and give yourself a command and follow through, and not a lot of people can do that. Like, you can tell yourself, I'm only going to be on my phone for 30 minutes, but are you really? Like, are you really? It's kind of like that. Like, unless you can actually control yourself and control your, because the only way you can tell someone what you plan to do or make a promise or do anything like that is if you're sure of who you are and if you're sure of your decision making. Because it's always going to come off as a lie if you're not sure. And yeah, it's okay for you to, in the moment, be like, well, that's what my intention was. But that's not fair because people rely on your word. Words mean a lot. All right, tell me about this Queen of Cups. Ooh. King of Wands. See, I feel like this Queen of Cups, this feminine energy has a really good balance. Like she finds a very healthy balance and change. And when things start to move along, she doesn't struggle. And this masculine struggles so much with seeing that. Tell me about the Creator. I will say though, this feminine, because the Queen of Cups is typically like the stay-at-home mom, the one that like raises the family, and she doesn't really want like a business. She wants to be more, well, I mean, she can be, but for the most part, she's okay. If she does like have a business, most of the time it's from home. Like, it's not, she likes to get up and go somewhere, but she puts like her feelings, her desires, her passions above. And most of the time she'll create her passions into a business. So it'll be like a creative project or helping others or something like that. And this Queen of Cups, she struggles with finding a balance in everything because she works so much. So even like she works, but in what she loves to do. So it doesn't really feel like work. And so but she really does. There's a lot of pressure in juggling and doing all of these things. And also it kind of feels like this Queen of Cups could be a teacher, like a teacher of some kind, or maybe like I don't know. I feel like there's a reason why I mentioned that tarot reading earlier, because I usually don't pick up on I usually don't say things like that. So she could be a tarot reader, or she could be like a spiritual teacher or spiritual something. Yeah, but she's tired. So you see, I think that they're both meant to come together to balance each other out, because this feminine has a lot of good ideas, but she likes staying in her feminine energy, and this masculine needs to balance out their masculine energy. The masculine energy isn't what she likes to be in, but she's good at it. Like, she's good at making things happen and move very quickly, because in her masculine energy, she's the king of Wands, which is, I mean, she might use her looks to try. She might be very charming and like use some of her looks to try and get her way and like pull people in, but her intelligence and her sweet nature is what really keeps them. Like, she might have like that like sex appeal stuff going on. I just feel like there's energy between the two of you, and the both of you really balance each other out, because you both need what the other person has, and you're in its own way. It's just the two of you. If you have Capricorn in your chart, go listen to the Capricorn reading. It kind of feels like you two are just like kind of holding on to things from your past. So, I mean, you're afraid of having new experiences, thinking that they're going to be the same. But remember that what you fear is what comes towards you. You have no choice. Fear is a magnet, so you need to chill. I know, easier said than done, right? But the best way to confront your fear is to actually write it down. Write down what you're... Best way to know what you're afraid of, what you're really afraid of, is find out what makes you angry. Because what makes you angry... Anger is the energy of protection. Anger is an energy of like, stand back. It's your roar. It's the animal. It's our animalistic way of roaring, I guess, because the energy speaks for itself and it's loud. And so, find out what you'll see. And that part of you can only come out when you're afraid. Anger only comes out when we're afraid, because we feel like something's crossing that boundary and we're going to fall and fail. So just look into that. All right, I love you so much. Praise to the Most High for allowing me to be your messenger. I'll talk to you soon, my loves. Bye.